Hey guys, Michael Durr, Pro Speed Baseball, and welcome to the Hitting Approach series. One of the best weapons a hitter can have is his approach or plan at the plate. So this is just going to be one video out of a series of videos showing you multiple different styles of approaches so you can pick one to use for yourself. Let's go ahead and get started. Now this is the triple crown approach, and I like to call this the triple crown approach because if we were to only hit fastballs thigh high right down the middle, and that was the only pitch we would hit, and we hit that every single time we came up to the plate, we would win the Triple Crown hands down, no problem. We'd hit more home runs and have the highest batting average and the most RBIs around, because that's the easiest and best pitch to hit is a fastball directly down the middle of the plate, and that's how this approach works. So what we're going to do in this approach is we are going to look for our 0 and 1 strike approach. We're going to look for only a fastball right down the very dead center of the plate. And we're going to be very, very specific with this. We're going to look for, it's almost like if we cut this plate directly in half, we're looking for a fastball that's right on that line that cuts the plate in half. So when we're up at the plate and we perceive a fastball out of the pitcher's hand to be right over the dead center of the plate, that's where we're attacking. So some people say, like when I'm teaching them this approach, it's like, well, if I'm just looking for this one little spot, I'm going to get a ton of strikes called on me because I'm only looking for this one spot. But this is why this approach is really cool. It's kind of mind trickery, where if we're looking for something very specific and we're looking for a fastball in a very specific place, if that fastball is just a little bit on the inside of that line or a little bit on the outside of that line, we're going to still swing at it. And so pretty much what this is going to do, it's going to have us attacking fastballs over a good 90% of the middle of the plate by keying off of a very specific spot right down the middle. So therefore, we're going to be covering all fastballs over 90% of the plate, and we're not going to be hitting pitches that are on the corners where they're really tough to hit. These are the tougher pitches to hit, because if we get one right on the inside, we're going to get jammed up, and outside is going to be a little bit tougher. Now, I'm not saying you can't hit these pitches. I mean, I've hit home runs on these pitches before, but it's a lot easier to hit these pitches that are right over the meat of the plate. And you see it all the time in the big leagues. This guy's like, well, he left it right over the heart of the plate, guy hits a home run. Left it over the heart of the plate, guy hits a game-winning hit. That's what this approach is about. So what you're going to do for your 0-1 strike approach is just perceive fastball as perfectly as you can right down the middle of the plate and smoke them back up the middle. Now for your 2-strike approach, in this approach, you're just going to expand that whole plate, and kind of like the zone approach, you're going to expand your zone height from about to your chest to your knees, and you're going to see the ball deep, kind of like I talked about in the zone approach video, where you draw a line right down the center of your body and you try to time the ball right off the center of your body. And if you haven't seen the zone approach video, go ahead and watch that. I explain that a little bit better in that video, a little bit of how it helps me stay on fastballs better and stay behind or stay back on off-speed pitches. Super quick recap, look for a fastball right down the middle of the plate and
just bash the living shit out of it.
Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and stay tuned. I'm going to play a bonus clip for you out of one of the videos in our power hitting series. If you click on the link that pops up in the preview or in the description below, you can see the whole series absolutely free of charge. It's a great series to help you pick up your bat speed. Go ahead and check that out. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, +1 on Google. That stuff really helps us grow the channel. Good luck with your swing, guys. Good luck with your approaches, and I'll see you guys soon. We're going to take our hands and we want to bring them back in front of our body. If we were having a line right down our feet and our feet are dead square, we can imagine a wall coming right up out of that line in front of our face. And what we want to do is keep our hands in front of that wall at all times. They should never get behind this wall at all. Some of your better hitters will stay in front or get right on this wall, but they never go behind the ball. So if you watch them from down the line, you'll see that their hands stay in front of their body the whole time, and now they're able to go from point A to point B and get as solid a contact as possible to hit home runs. So what we're going to do to work on